Okay, now I know everyone and their mama has seen the new Doomsday trailer. That shit was low-key bumping, I can't lie. Everyone and their mama is ready for this movie, and this shit will not disappoint. And when I think about the new Doomsday movie, it takes me back to the golden era of Marvel, which was the Thanos Saga. This man Thanos was never scared to duck a fade. 1v10, 1v20, he ain't ducking nothing. He had Doctor Strange, Iron Man, and Spider-Man on their heels, and the Guardians of the Galaxy literally straight jumping his ass, and there's nothing they could do. He was outmatching them and everything. But as a matter of fact, let's get this video started. Let's get it, let's go. Thanos' intro was so grand, it took 2 movies to finish. He pulled up and shit-mogged them instantly and had Loki stressing in his boots. And then we jump cut to what the fuck, why is everyone dead? Yes, the starting scene to Avengers Infinity War was Thanos literally pulling up and murking everyone on the ship. And then he ends up dropping one of the hardest quotes, I cannot lie.
Dread it, run from it. Destiny arrives all the same. And now it's here. Or should I say, I am.
Yeah, Thanos lives and breathes his quotes. He dropped one of the hardest bars in an opening movie I think I've ever heard. And then we cut to this Squidward dick-eating motherfucker on Thanos' tip. Like is...
Dick riding all you do? No, I'm saying you literally got that nigga dick in your mouth right now. I see it.
All for this motherfucker to get packed up like these. Let's get back to the action. So Loki is asked where the Tesseract is. Where could it be? Probably blown up since it was in Asgard, right? And the last movie Asgard got blown up, right? Right?
Oh, hell no!
I would have thrown that dude off the ship immediately. But phew, this next one is very, very sad. Hulk went out real bad against Thanos.
Get him up, let him get up, let him get up, let him get up. What?
Fight back! Fight back!
This nigga is trash. They hoed MCU Hulk so bad, man. They did. But here we go with stage 2.
Now I got the information that I need, and now I have to break your neck. It's just the way it is. I'm just a messenger.
All through Infinity War, he was plowing through everyone he found and just taking their stones like stealing from a baby. So the Guardians pull up, all of them ready to run the fade against Thanos. You might be thinking the same thing as me. What the fuck are they gonna do?
Hey, I remember this. He dropped that. Get him. Get him. Hey, get up. It's not over yet.
Back to the action. While Star-Lord is trying to muster up a scheme, Drax is about to rush in for the fade and ask questions later. He's moving like Aaron the plumber right now.
Win, lose, or draw, like Pokemon, I gotta catch them all. In a real way.
Just kidding, this man gets dropped off worse than Yamcha. And just like that, he gets put to sleep, and they basically alert Thanos as well, which is an L in itself. But for some apparent reason, Gamora still thinks it's a great idea to bull rush in alone and try to kill Thanos. Yeah, I know, insane, right? Wait, hold up, Gamora. She just got this man right in the jugular. I did not know she was this cold.
But one never knows for sure. That is, it was.
Hey, hold on, this shit ain't funny. It ain't funny, but it is.
Yeah, I just expected this much. What did I expect from Gamora? This man Thanos was manipulating her so bad, had her ass crying after what she did to him. All for him to take her, torture her sister until she told him where to find the Soul Stone. And guess what happens next? Yeah, Thanos is a monster. Holy. So let's jump to what we talked about at the start. This is one of the best fights of the saga. Tony, Spider-Man, and Strange with the help of the Guardians versus Thanos for the Time Stone. And then they get the scrapping.
You just like Tiger, bitch. Without your tats, bitch, you wouldn't be shit. You feel me? That's real, nigga. Straight up. SGP, nigga. Swag, nigga.
They were really jumping this motherfucker Thanos. He was getting anything thrown at him here. We had Strange and Drax jumping this motherfucker, putting work on him until he just broke off and smacked this dude through the fucking pavement. Strange then cuffs his hands, and then Peter comes in with some flying rising ass kicks and did no collateral damage to Thanos whatsoever. Thanos then does the most strange shit I've ever seen. He sucked up a blast and threw it right back at Tony, pause, like a special beam cannon. But we jump forward and everyone's getting a piece of Thanos right now. And you might be thinking everything's going in the Avengers' favor right now. Everyone's going in the good guys' favor. They're all getting a piece of Thanos. Thanos is starting to lose his grip on his gauntlet, and Mantis has him under control, and he's finally down for the count, as we know it. And this Mario fucker, Peter Quill, had one of the most generational sells ever and basically stole the entire movie. Like, I get it, he murked your little shit. I would be furious, but how about we wait until the big universal level gauntlet is off his hand and maybe we can start talking violence. Like, I get you might have a little bit of a buff. You think you're a god from the last Guardians of the Galaxy movie. But look at what happened to Thor. He's a literal god and he got fucking plummeted by Thanos.
Come on now! What the fuck is this? We've been out in the motherfucking trash! We were doing good! What the fuck?
Tony was really the only one that actually put hands on Thanos in a 1v1. Tony really just a human in a suit carried by will, redemption, and his brilliance of being the best Avenger. Let's be honest, he really gave Thanos a run for his money. Without the stones, he might have gotten clamped. Here he goes, throwing off the bombs like he's about to blow up a city. Shoots him right at Thanos. And what do you think? Does absolutely jack shit, but he hits him with a fucking beamer in the face. And then Thanos proceeds to rip off Tony's helmet, and look at the light flash before Tony's eyes. He proceeds to get TP'd across the map by a punch from Thanos, but Tony's a dog, so it don't matter. And then Tony proceeds to take a Power Stone shot directly with a shield. And then Tony goes in for the finisher and hits him with a dynamic hit to the head.
That's what I'm talking about! That's why he's MVP! That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
And let me be honest with you, Tony was one of the only people to draw blood from Thanos this movie. And there's a reason why this movie is titled after Thanos and not Tony. Here comes the downfall. Okay, good news. Tony survived. Bad news. Doctor Strange gave up the Time Stone to save their lives. Now we get into the consequences of the generational Peter Quill cell.
Do you want to know what you are? You are the muckiest black
Nicholas! African dirty black bitch ever!
You so fucking black! I'm tired of your black ass! You always talk shit!
Now we jump to Thanos arriving on Earth, and this motherfucker has some of the cleanest intros. Like, you're telling me he just walked out of a void. No emotion, no expression. He just walked out and then started boxing immediately. I wouldn't even call this boxing, to be honest. He literally just rambled through the entire rest of the Avengers like they were nothing, just threw them around like ragdolls. But they were trying to buy time for Wanda, but Thanos was genuinely not having it. He was way too overpowered at this point for any of them to stand a chance in a one-on-one or even a 10-on-1. And I'm not gonna lie, Wanda almost sold the bag. She was way too scared to take out the Mind Stone from Vision. She almost fumbled the entire bag. She was the only one that stood a chance. Lo and behold, Wanda actually did it. She destroyed the Mind Stone, right? Right? Yeah, there's no stopping Thanos. It's completely over. How did you even compete with this man, actually? We went through all this pain just for this man to get the Mind Stone and the Time Stone and all the other stones. It's over. It's over. We lost. Right? There's no way you can rip a stone out of another man's head like that harshly, and there's still a chance, right? Right?
I told you. You die for that.
Flashback.
You should have gone for the head.
Thanos is really the only villain to take the W and actually win. He really ran through all the strongest fighters like they were nothing but mince meat. This man is really something else. He put Captain America into a therapy council. He put Iron Man on skates, had him in a spaceship with a robot for about 5 months. He almost died. He made Hulk regress into an old ass man that isn't Hulk anymore. Literally just Bruce in the Hulk body. How can you sell a character that much? He turned Hawkeye into an assassin. And he turned Thor into whatever this is.
Hey, y'all, we got a poach up out here. About to get ready to chop these trees down. Yeah, I wonder what side them paints is right there. Get yourself right, big boy. We gotta pull his shirt down, don't you? There you go. That's it. He tired now. Come on, poach. Oh, Lordy D. Oh, Lordy D. Somebody go now. Well, we need to have it.
The Avengers scheme a way to get the stones back and to save everyone. So they make a time machine going back in time to get the stones, and while this happens, lo and behold, they alert Thanos and begins round 2.
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me. It was never personal. But I'll tell you now. What I'm about to do to your stubborn, annoying little planet. I'm gonna enjoy it. Very, very much.
It literally took every hero and their mama to take this man down. Tony had to sacrifice his life to save everyone, which shows how unstoppable this man was. The Thanos Saga was literally peak fiction, but everything has to come to an end. Marvel fell off after the Thanos Saga, but hopefully they could possibly pick themselves up with Doomsday. I just love looking back at the Thanos Saga and seeing all these Thanos quotes. He could really go bar for bar with Kendrick on this one.
I sharpen the sword just for the sake of the sword being sharp. I don't sit here and wait for the war to get started. You prepare for war in times of peace. Denzel Washington told me that. Right? Why y'all think I'm sitting here but tired? No, it's sharp. I swear.
Thanos was evil, yes, but some of the stuff he said was kinda convincing, I can't lie. The Thanos Saga brought amazing fights, choreography, character development, and all through climax. This marked the end of Prime MCU, and man did it go out with a bang. And also let me know in the comments what's your favorite part of the MCU movies, and also which is better, Infinity War or Endgame, and let me know your favorite part of those movies. To wrap things up, I'd like to say make sure to like and subscribe. It would go a very long way. I'm trying to get to 1,000. We just hit 500. Thank you guys so much. It means the world to me. I love making content for you guys, trying to push it out as much as I can. I just made my schedule, so things are starting to work out. I love you guys so much. If you guys want me to do more things on MCU, let me know what I should do next as well. What do you guys want to see? What would make you guys happy? Because I'm for y'all. And I love y'all so much. And until the next one, goodbye, capiche.